Good day, everyone. We are from Group 8 and we will discuss the implication of salary standardization. So, these are the objectives. First, identify the factors that can lead to salary standardization in an organization. 2. Explain the benefits of salary standardization for an organization. And the third lies the potential implications for employers and employees. So these are the topics that we will discuss. First is the factors leading to salary standardization.
So these are the factors affecting salary standardization. First is the years of experience. So typically, more experience results in higher pay up to a point. Similarly, if the position calls for someone with 10 years of experience in a particular occupation and you don't meet those requirements, so you may find yourself on the lower end of the pay scale. So ang best tip ani is you have to emphasize your years of experience if you have slightly more than what's required. If you have too much experience, then you may be overqualified. So next is education. So the match between your education and what's normally required for your job usually affects your pay. Plus, the quality of education can affect salary. Earning a degree from a top program typically has a positive influence on the pay, while earning a degree from a school that's considered weak in a particular field may decrease your earning potential. So, the best tip for this is you have to emphasize your education if it is more than what's called for in the job and it's relevant. So, third is performance reviews. Since most employers base their pay decisions at least partly on individual performance, this is an important variable when being considered for a pay increase or promotion. Even when applying for a new job, this information may be important to your prospective employer as it gives a more complete picture of your abilities. So, in this case, so you have to emphasize that performance has a significant impact on pay, especially incentive pay. Fourth is boss. So, the more discretion and latitude you have in relation to your company's success, the more directly your decisions and actions will affect the bottom line and your own. And if your boss is higher on the corporate hierarchy, his or her recommendations concerning your pay have less chance to be overridden in the cycles of review. So the interview process pa lang dapat, you have to find out who the position reports to along with the position's potential for growth. Fifth is number of reports. So the more employees you manage, the higher your pay in certain jobs. So of course, your level of success is also based on the performance of the employees you manage. So the best tip for this is you have to emphasize the successes of those who report to you or who reported to you in your previous position. Sixth is professional associations and certifications. So, certifications and memberships in professional organizations or trade associations can have a positive effect on pay. However, if a job calls for a certification you don't have, your pay might be set at the lower end of the range. So, some employers require employees without certifications to work towards them. Seventh is shift differentials. So in certain jobs, workers may be expected to perform tasks during less favorable shift times. These employees are typically paid a premium due to a higher social and physical cost involved in working outside normal work hours. So in jobs that don't normally operate on more than one shift, the differential is negligible and usually only taken into account when a non-salaried employee works overtime or on a special project. So the best tip for this is you can expect to earn a little extra for working the second or third shift. So 8 is hazardous working conditions. So in certain jobs, Workers are expected to perform tasks under dangerous working conditions. Dangerous working conditions can be defined to include anything from handling dangerous chemicals in a research facility to walking a police beat in a dangerous section of town. So, jobs that fall into this category are usually regulated by outside authorities, including labor unions and the government. So the best tip for this is you ask for hazard pay if you're put on a temporary assignment in a dangerous location.
Benefits of salary standardization. Benefits and perks. Salary jobs typically offer benefits such as medical, dental, and vision insurance. They also provide perks like paid time off, which many hourly jobs do not. Flexible hours. You may have more flexibility in your workday when you receive a salary, and you may be able to set your own hours. If you're applying for jobs or starting a new one, you may be interested in learning what type of benefits your prospective employer provides. In most cases, a benefits package is an extension of your compensation, so it's important that you review it closely and understand the value it provides. Knowing about common benefits employers offer can also help you determine if a job you're considering meets your needs.
So hi everyone, my name is Leonard and Sayun, and I will be tackle about the disadvantages and advantages of salary standardization law. So let's begin with the advantages of salary standardization law. So let's begin with salaried employees receive an equal portion of their annual compensation every week. The second one, starting salaries often begin far enough above hourly rates to be able to afford a down payment on a house or a car. The third one is you gain authority, prestige, and responsibility. The fourth one, if you have less experience or education than other job applicants, taking a salaried shift leader role may allow you to overcome those deficits and qualify you for a better position in the future. The disadvantages of salary standardization law. So let's begin with many salaried employees are not eligible for overtime pay no matter how many extra hours they may work. The second one, many salaried workers are on call every day. All week, if an hourly employee cannot work, salaried employees often have to fill those hours themselves. The third one, miss benchmark and you lose bonuses. The fourth one, as the senior hourly employee, you had a protection from layoff. As the newest salaried employee, however, you are the first in line to be fired or laid off during any downsizing. So that could be the end of my report.
Let's proceed to the potential implications of salary standardization. So, potential implications of salary standardization. The salary standardization law was enacted in order to improve the standard of living of government employees, including public school teachers, in the hope that this will result in improved work performance and organizational commitment. So, we all know that the aim or goal sa pag-establish sa law, diba, is to upgrade ang standard sa panginabuhi sa mga empleyado sa gobyerno. Na-include na sa dira ang mga public school teachers, and also salary standardization law gives some positive result sa ilang performance sa trabaho or even sa organizational trust. So, we can see the implication of the SSF. So, ga-ensure lang yun siya sa mga government workers and also personnel na makadawat or makuha nila fair and equitable remuneration in accordance sa specific rank or positions nila. So, na-implies na siya sa all civilian personnel in the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, constitutional commissions, and other constitutional offices, state universities and colleges, and government-owned or controlled corporations, whether regular, casual, or contractual, and appointive or elective, full-time or part-time, and also all salaried personnel in local government units or LGUs, whether regular, contractual, or casual, elective or appointive, full-time or part-time, existing at the time of the law's passage or later created in LGUs, as well as all positions for barangay personnel who are paidly monthly honoraria.
Strategies for implementing salary standardization. The compensation plan under RA number 6758 is an orderly scheme for determining rates of compensation of government personnel. It was crafted to attract, motivate, and retain good and qualified people to accomplish the Philippine government's mission and mandates, to encourage personal and career growth, and to reward good performance and length of service. To achieve these goals, the compensation plan has a mix of compensation components, namely basic pay or salaries, fringe benefits, incentives, and non-financial rewards, which provide reasonable levels of compensation packages within existing government resources and are administered equitably and fairly.